Greetings YouTube, it's the Brain Damage Gamer here. You may notice that there's no gameplay down below, nothing around me. This video is a little bit different. I just wanted to reach out and say thank you to everybody. The channel just hit 1,000 subscribers, which to me is just mind-boggling that there's 1,000 people that want to watch me do stuff. But I am very confused and excited about that. It's definitely more than I ever anticipated I'd get for this channel. I honestly expected like a couple hundred people, maybe max. I originally had started doing some videos because I was trying to help out a couple of friends that were playing Elite, and they're like, "Hey, can you explain all of this stuff to me?" And I was like, "Man, I got tired of explaining the same thing over and over and over again," and it just kind of grew from there. So to everyone that subscribes, thank you. For all the people that just swing by and happen to see my stuff, thank you as well for coming through my channel at some point in time and seeing some of what's going on. It's definitely been an experience, and it's a lot more than I ever anticipated it would be. I just wanted to thank everybody for watching me ramble through all the different games that I play and the different things that I do. Some of it's tutorial stuff. A lot of it though is just me off the cuff playing a game and figuring out what I'm going to do with it. A lot of this content I've had to learn how to make just on the fly. I had no idea what I was doing for any of it, to be honest. And that was a very interesting thing to do. To start with an idea and a general concept and then just kind of learn how to do it. Like video editing. I didn't know how to do video editing before I started doing all this. That was a huge learning process for me. Just because I had no idea. I knew that there was a lot that went into it. I didn't know exactly how much, which has been lots of trial and error. I have tried many things. Some of them stick, some of them don't. Even recording this has been a process. It took me like 2 hours to try to get all this set up, and I'm still having to do minor modifications to it because I'm still not happy with it. I found I'm a lot more of a perfectionist than I realized when it came to audio and video content. Just a couple of things I did want to say while I was at it for this. I wanted to address the fact that Elite isn't going away. Elite is a big portion of the channel. I haven't done videos on it recently. That's not because I don't want to. The problem is there's a lot of setup that's required for me to play Elite. Like I have to go get my controller and get the flight stick configured and all that fun stuff. Just because I can't leave it out in my desk area. I have a very limited area to work in. And a lot of that comes from being, dad. So I have to keep it away from the little people. But because of that, I can't play as much on Elite as I would like to. And that's how come there hasn't been as much content on it, because I haven't been able to play it as much. Now, that said, the CQC update that they just put out, that's going to make a difference. I think that's going to make it a lot easier for me to be able to, play small bursts here and there and do little bits and pieces like that. You'll probably be seeing a lot more Elite content because of that, as I am able to work it in, obviously. Depends on the week. Some weeks I can get 3-4 videos for everything, and other weeks I can't. So that kind of brings me up to the next thing. The whole purpose of the channel. What's the purpose of this channel? The original idea I had is not going away. It's still to have fun, and to hopefully, if I find out like tips or tricks, I'll put them in there. The interesting thing about that is while I'm having fun on the channel and I'm doing as much as I can, there's a lot of work that goes into this. It's really hard. You see a half-hour video, I see 2 hours plus of work with editing and adjusting the audio, the video. YouTube's notorious, and they do it for me too, of making the videos really dark, which means you have to adjust gamma and brightness in order to make everything look good. It's definitely an interesting process to go through all of that and make the appropriate changes as you need to. But all that said, I'm a family man. At some point in time during this video or any other, you may hear a child very quietly in the background piping up because they're doing something, having fun, whatever. It's just the nature of the work. A lot of that is because I'm a stay-at-home dad now. So some of these videos might get shot at 4 in the morning because I happen to be up. because kids woke me up or whatever. I still wake up really early for some reason. But being a stay-at-home dad is giving me the opportunity to spend more time with my kids, but also more time to do things on the channel. So it's kind of been a good thing in a lot of ways. But I'm really enjoying the things that have happened with the channel. I'm enjoying the growth of the channel. In all honesty, I've considered, and I may very well do it, adding some sort of like vlog type feature where I just do like a daily sort of just peek in whatever. They may be a little more, even more off the cuff than I ordinarily do, which I am already doing off the cuff pretty heavy. So one of the other things I'd wanted to talk about was growing the channel. I am still kind of looking into that. On the one hand, I'm enjoying the growth. On the other hand, it's kind of frightening at the same time because it's kind of been an interesting idea where I've started to come up with these concepts and add them into the channel as we go. Like the Return or Retain series. That's not going anywhere. I am loving that series. That's a lot of fun to shoot. I'm getting very good feedback from a lot of people. People are saying that they like it as well. I hope that everyone does. But for any point of content that I add, please give me feedback. I love seeing comments on the videos. That really helps drive me and makes it so that I can understand what it is people are or are not liking about the series or any of my videos, in all honesty. One thing I did want to say about Return or Retain, it's not intended to be like a bash the indie dev or anything like that sort of series. It's just calling people out for what the games are. If a game's good, a game's good. I've seen games made by one or two people that have been fantastic doing that series. I've seen games made by, hundreds of people that have been garbage. It really depends upon what the developer's trying to do with the game. If they're trying to make a quality game or if they're just trying to hurry up and make a quick buck on Steam. And I feel that there's not enough information out there for consumers to say, hey, this is good, this is bad. Especially with things like people buying reviews, which I've recently found out is a big thing. People basically paying for Steam reviews. Yeah. That kind of stuff makes it so that actual gameplay footage you can trust more than, I think it's a good game, here's my review saying yes, give it a thumbs up. You can't really trust that most times. I went ahead and that's why I was like, let's get this series going. And so far I've gotten pretty positive results from it. One other thing I'm going to be looking at doing in the future as well is I'm going to be doing like contests and giveaways. I'm still kind of working out some of the details for some of those things because on the one hand I want to give out the prizes and stuff. On the other hand, I don't want to be like, oh, I'm supporting this game officially. I'm kind of working out some of those details, I guess. But I really have some games I truly like, so those would be the ones I might give out codes for. But as I get more of that stuff ironed out, I'll release details on the channel. Probably, again, I'm still looking at like doing vlogs, so maybe another video like this, who knows. Again, give me feedback. And one other thing I'd want to say is a lot of people have certain types of content that I've been making that you like more than others. In case you haven't noticed, I'm very big on playlists. I'm just a little OCD, I'm a lot OCD. So you'll see I take everything and subsection off to its own playlist. If there's a certain game that you like more than others that I play, save the playlist. Save it to your YouTube preferences. Saying, this is a playlist you want to keep track of. That way, as I add things to that, you'll get to see those videos easier and you'll be able to locate them without having to dig around in the channel figuring out where they're at, because as I do more stuff, I'm noticing some of the playlists get a little buried. Well, folks, I mean, that's all I really had to talk about with this. Again, though, thanks for being along for the ride. Everybody that, was in before I had 1,000 subscribers, thank you. Who knows, maybe a couple of years from now, I may look back and be like, 1,000 subscribers, that was nothing. But you people out there that are watching this, just know that it's something that I really am enjoying, knowing that I'm putting out content people want to see and that I'm seeing that people are interested in what we're doing as far as videos and whatnot. And I really do take you guys and gals, I take your feedback very seriously and I appreciate it. by all means continue to give it, and I'll try to incorporate it as much as I can in upcoming videos, content, and channel adjustments and things like that. But that feedback's great. I love it. I appreciate it. So please continue to provide it. An idea that I'd had as well to go with kind of everything else that's been going on with the channel, I'd like to kind of do like some sort of Q&A type session. I think that even in this video here, if you'd like, go ahead and put comments down below, questions you have, things you'd like to see me answer, things like that. I may even do something on Reddit. I am moderately active on Reddit. I don't do a ton, but I do a decent amount of things on Reddit. Some of you may even see me from Reddit because of some of the things I posted up there. But I'll probably end up doing something like, one of the Ask Me Anything sort of videos, or something similar to that. If anybody would like to, see that, again, throw comments down below. I would like to, get that feedback from you guys. That's one of my favorite parts of doing the channel. I really do hope that this is just the beginning and that the channel will continue to grow, and that we'll have more content out there for everybody to look at, and I'll be able to hit different things, come up with some different ideas. Who knows? I don't really know what the future holds, but I do know that I'm enjoying this. I'm having a lot of fun. It's fun to make the videos. It's fun to get the interaction with people from all over the world. I've met some amazing people, and been able to talk to people that I never would have met otherwise, just by making the content that I've been making. In conclusion, I really would like to just thank everybody for watching. It really means a lot to me that everybody's been coming back to the channel and looking at the different videos that I put up, and everything that's been going on with it, and that I've gotten so much feedback as to what's going on. I really do appreciate that. I really would like to get that feedback from you guys, though. So by all means, leave me comments on any of the videos that you see, what you do like and what you don't like, and what you'd like to see in the future. But as always, I am the Brain Damage Gamer, and game on.